Welcome guys. Now in this section we will see and we will study MVAX relay. This is by Alstom, and we will open the manual for the MVAX relay and we will go through it. And now you have a very clear understanding how trip circuit supervision operates. So based on this understanding, we will go through this manual, and I will be making this literature available that you can download readily and you can study by yourself this item. So we will now go to the manual. Here you can see this is the manual for trip circuit supervision relay MVAX. This is very famous relay, and mostly I have seen these relays installed in many substations, and it's really working excellent. So they have some information about handling of electronic equipment. This is just common for all. Here you can see the content of this relay. You can see here safety section, installation, commissioning and servicing, part number 3, equipment operating conditions, part number 4, current transformer circuits, external resistor that we have studied, battery replacement, insulation and dielectric strength testing, insertion of modules and PCB cards, fiber optic communication. Such things are mentioned here. So we will go through it. This you can study yourself. These are just basic information. This is the technical specification, blah blah. Here we will move on to, you can see they have done how to unpacking, storage, mounting, wiring, insulation. Okay, now they have explained different type of MVAX relays. MVAX 12 relay, check that terminal 13 of the relay case is wired to the positive of the trip supply. MVAX 21, 31, 91. So here you can see that you can connect different type of resistors. Again, previously we have seen in ABB relays RXMB selection of resistors. So up to 34 volts there is no need for the external resistor to the alarm supply circuit. But as I told you, for trip circuit you can see at each level they have provided separate resistor. This is just for the safety purpose, that if the coil of the trip circuit supervision relay itself short circuited, it will not even in that case trip the breaker. So this is the selection of resistor. At low voltage the ohms are less, 270 ohms. If the voltage are increasing, you can see ohms are increasing, and you can see this is how you are selecting different ohms. Here some more information is provided, so you can study yourself. So we will move on. This is some mechanical setting, contact settings. So we will move on to the circuit now. So here you can see this is the circuit diagram for which relay. Let me see. MVAX. Okay, so this is circuit diagram for MVAX. This we have already seen. They have installed this is the relay RL1. This is relay RL1, and you can see 13 and 14. These are the terminal numbers, and you can see here that they have installed a resistor and a capacitor in series to the relay. So what is the function of, you already have studied this Let me see if we can rotate it. Okay, now you can see here more clearly that this relay has only one coil. I believe this is MVAX 11, and it has only one coil, and this relay is monitoring the you can see it is monitoring the tripping. It's monitoring only the breaker when the breaker is in closed position. So it has only one coil, and it is doing monitoring only when the breaker is in the closed position. And this is the coil of MVAX 11, and when the breaker is open, this relay is not monitoring. And normally it is most important to monitor the breaker tripping coil status when the breaker is closed. So this is somehow cost effective solution, so this can also be used. And you can see this that if the breaker is closed and you're monitoring in this relay, if the breaker is open, the relay will not monitor that trip coil is healthy or fail. So here you can see that they have installed here, this is the resistor that we have discussed so far, and this is basically the coil of the relay, and they have installed an R capacitor and resistor. The function of this, you have seen, you have studied the time constant TC. So when, for example, there is no supply, so this capacitor will provide the supply through this resistor R2 to this coil. So you can calculate the time constant through it. So what is the function of this is that in case during switching, so or during a transient, and during a transient dips, so the VAX should not operate unnecessarily, and it can provide the backup of 200 to 400 millisecond. If there is a dip, this capacitor will supply the power to the coil to hold on. So this is the function. This is very important. So let us again organize. So here you can see this is the again the push button and an MVAX interposing control relay. So this is another survey of presentation. So you can see what they have done here is they have installed MVAX relay to supervise MVAX. So what this relay is doing, it is checking the coil of tripping relay is healthy. So because tripping relay is also very important for any substation, so I have seen schemes, and also they have shown the diagram here that even the coil of tripping relay, which is MVAG, or it might be another relay, are supervised so in the system. So it is doing the supervision. If the coil is failed, again the MVAX will give alarm that tripping relay coil failed. And here you can see the MVAX is supervising interposing relay, MVAW. This is some kind of control relay. So another scheme that I have seen in Aramco is that tripping circuit is supervised by a relay, and the relay also again supervised by another relay. So they have double checked the system. So again here you can see the another type of connection. So this is another relay, and here you can see this, there two relays are installed, two basically sensing relays, RL2 and RL1, and one will obviously monitor during open position, another one will operate during closed position. So circuit diagram MVAX21, it has two coil, trip circuit supervision relay without pre-closing supervision. So this is the time. Here you can see trip circuit supervision relay without pre-processing supervision, MVAX 21 again, and the circuit is somehow is the same as we have discussed before. So here you can see this is basically, this coil is connected through 52A, you can see here, and this is alarm supply. Okay, this is again connected to trip coil and CBX 52B, and you can see this, these are the contacts, and this is the tripping coil. So here let's make it straight again. Okay, this is the commissioning test format that they have shown. You can use the same commissioning test format, so you can apply voltages and you can check the relay has picked up or not. So this is the commissioning formats when relay is installed in a substation, so you can check the relay is stable on open position, closed position, and when the trip circuit is open, this you can do by removing a wire or by switching off the MCB TC1. So you can again check the contacts. So these are all the commissioning procedures. So this is some kind of repair form. So this was all about the MVAX relay, and this is you can further download and study this one in detail. Thank you very much.